Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Maury,
Mark, and Dave from the Erie Better Beer Bureau. Today we got a kind of a legend here. This is Lost Abbey Duck Duck Gooze. This is batch 2, which is the 2013 variant. This is a blend of several wild ales, basically over the course of 3 years, aging in oak barrels, and they blend it all together, make Duck Duck Gooze. Regardless of the name, it's not actually a literal goose, it's an American wild ale. You know, a goose is more of a blend of lambics. This is more along the lines of American wild ale. It runs in at 7% alcohol, and pretty limited beer. It's from California. I mean, we're in Erie, Pennsylvania, so it traveled a long way to get here. And we're going to get into this one. Dude, you can tell me it's a goose though, because it's got that lambic, like barnyard, dirty,
almost salty aroma,
like almost salty,
yeah.
funky aroma. Holy cow!
Yeah, it's definitely funky.
Yeah, it's way over tart. That's definitely rated the sour.
Yeah, a little bit of like lemon or orange peel, or a combination of both.
Yep. More lemon. Yeah, I get more like that real acidic citrus fruit, lemons. You know,
I'm also getting a little bit of like dried, like hay on the aroma as well. A touch of vinegar. It's not like overly potent, but it's there.
Yeah, you gotta search for it. Yeah,
more of like an apple cider vinegar almost.
Mm-hmm.
I get even a little of the oak character in the aroma. I get some oak barrel. Cheers. Wow.
Wow, that hangs on the palate, bro.
And the sour hangs on your palate. You know,
absolutely.
Well, it's definitely dry.
Some of those American wild ales, they hit you up front with a bunch of sour, but it kind of fades out real quick. Not this one. Wow. It's mouth pucker.
That's not lingering bitterness, that's lingering sourness.
Yeah, it is lingering sourness. I do get a lot of similar tastes as the aroma. I get a lot of that dry oak barrel character.
Yeah.
I get a lot of lemon. I get some straw, some hay, and I get a lot of funk.
Yeah,
definitely. I also get a little bit of sweetness in the middle of everything, though. Like, it's not like bone dry.
No, it's not.
Like, and I wouldn't say, I don't think it's as dry or as sour as Beatification, which we recently drank. Yeah. I think there's a little bit more sweetness. Now, that's not to say that it's not sour. This is definitely a sour beer. But that thing was like really dry and really sour. I think like this one has a little bit more sweetness to it.
It does have a little bit more sweetness. I think it's definitely not nearly as dry as Beatification, but it definitely, to me, it's approaching as sour. Maybe a little less, but not by a huge margin. I think it also has a little bit lower carbonation level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's got the complexity part of this, it's got a nice little oak barrel. I mean, that comes through. Helps with the dryness at the end.
Absolutely.
All right, Duck Duck Gooze. I'll give this a solid 4.5. I was going back and forth between 4.5, 4.75. I'll give it a solid 4.5 though. The complexity of this, I mean, it's got a little bit of everything. It's got a little bit of sweetness, to cut that sourness down a little bit. You got the oak barrels, and it's just a all-around perfectly rounded beer. I mean, it's really, really good sour. 4.5.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what Mark just said, actually. I'm going to go up one notch, though, and I am going to give the Duck Duck Gooze a 4.75. I really love, it's sour enough, but it stopped short of being too sour, to allow the other lemony, orange, a little bit of that vinegar, a little bit of that straw character to come out. And it's dry, but it's not overly dry, I guess. And I'm really enjoying it, so I'm going to give it a 4.75.
Yeah, I don't have to say too much. I agree right with Maury. I think it's got that perfect amount of sour without being overly puckering. It's got that nice little hint of vinegar, some sweetness, some lemon zest, some those barnyard hay straw characteristics, and a nice oak barrel presence. I'm going to go 4.75 on this one as well. I'm really, really liking this one, and it definitely lives up to the hype. I think.
I think it does too.
Of what people want for this beer and the amount of attention this beer gets online.
Perfectly carbonated.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. Real good carbonation, and a nice body on it as well.
Yeah. So until next time, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, right on. I'll rock it your way. Okay. All right, what's going on, guys? This is Maury, Mark,
And Dave from the Erie. Let's start
Yeah.
that over. Completely. You didn't even give any intro. You're just like, what's up, it's Maury.
You know the rest.